Wir schauen uns an The Lost Art of Hoodieing an und ich bin sehr gespannt, was der Frugal da zu sagen hat, was so die verlorene Art oder die verlorene Kunst von Hoodieing ist. Also was ist ein guter Hoodie? Was sagt er ist ein guter Hoodie? Was sagt ihr ist ein guter Hoodie? Für mich ist schon, was ist ein guter Hoodie für mich? Ich habe so verschiedene Hoodies, die verschiedene Zwecke haben müssen. Double-Layered Hoodies, Hoodies mit Bestickungen, mit Designs, aber auch Hoodies, die also 100% Cotton sind, Hoodies, die Mischgewebe haben und die haben alle einen unterschiedlichen Grund. Deswegen könnte ich nicht mal explizit sagen, okay, so müsste der perfekte Hoodie für mich sein, weil it depends. So, aber steppen wir rein und gucken wir bei Frugal, was The Lost Art of Hoodieing ist. Ich glaube, er meint aber auch dieses Women's Ding. So, ich glaube, so Frauen haben oft dieses, boah, ein Hoodie muss so steif und der muss so sitzen und so sein.
Hoodieing, the art of manipulating the fitment, silhouette, and overall aura of a hoodie. I feel like there is an entirely lost art to hoodieing because I feel like now people get kind of lazy and now we just kind of default to like something really big or cropped or flashy. Sometimes it's all of the above. And
Ja, wegen Frugal wieder struggle, wohin mit meinem Fenster?
I don't necessarily think you will be getting the results that you want if you are not properly manipulating these things. There's a reason. There's a...
Ja, das von Seven Heaven, der Hoodie ist auch hart. Der ist auch hart vom Cut. Hier ist so mehr Open Cut, da war, wenn ihr seht, hier ist mehr so tight. Das mag ich auch.
There's a
Das
sign
feiere ich auch, wenn er offen ist. Aber it really depends.
as to why the oversized hoodies on your
Das ist, glaube ich, ein Magella Hoodie gewesen.
page look like this stuff. How come they get to look like this and I just look swollen? But we're gonna fix that today. I will be breaking
Okay, aber wir halten mal fest, für Frugal ist auch ein Hoodie nicht ein Hoodie, weil er unbedingt die exakte Form haben muss, sondern the execution must be good, not the type of, sozusagen. Also es kann unterschiedliche Arten sein, aber the execution muss einfach hart sein.
down the art of hoodieing down to a science. I am going to identify the problems that
Shoulder.
you didn't even know that you had. And by
Schultern, ich sag euch immer, Schultern sehr wichtig.
the end of this video, you will understand why your hoodies are not hoodieing and how to fix that forever. The fact that I'm chronically online.
Das hat oft zum Beispiel, den Unterschied hat auch oft mit dem Gewebe zu tun von dem Produkt. Also zum Beispiel Mischgewebe hält vielleicht steifer gleich zu nur einem Kartenstoff. Oder halt, wenn das mehr Gewicht hat, dann hat das halt auch mehr Form. Ne? Das sind solche Sachen, die auf jeden Fall mit einfließen. Aber gucken, was er vielleicht noch dazu ergänzt.
Come up with an entire video about this word that's not real. You have to trust how locked in I am on this.
Ja, Bro. Bro ist logged in seit wirklich mehreren Jahren.
Alright.
Der hat auch mittlerweile eine Mio Follower, ne? 1,5 Millionen Follower mit dem Thema Mode ist crazy.
Let me introduce
Könnt ihr mir auch mal bitte ein bisschen mehr Support, einmal abonnieren, Kanal liken, 3 Freunde schicken, euren Eltern schicken, damit wir auf dem zweiten Kanal auch demnächst noch die 10.000 erreichen.
to the ideal life cycle of a hoodie right here. You see right there? That's the dream. A hoodie is born into your life, and then that hoodie will make you look good, and then you will grow with that hoodie. You will evolve with that hoodie. And then eventually,
Yeah.
when the hoodie is seasoned enough, it will get stolen and taken away from you.
Entweder stolen, ein Hoodie kann am Ende gerippt werden, oder, das ist das gleiche wie T-Shirts, wenn der Hoodie nicht so langfristig oder nicht so nice ist, produziert ist, dass er wirklich langfristig hält, dann wird das irgendwann zum Übernachten genutzt, zum Schlafen. Ich sag's euch, wie es ist.
By a special girl in your life. And for all the people out there going, hell no, I would never let a girl steal my hoodie. I would never let a girl steal my hoodie. Hell
Bro, X hat einfach Hoodie gerippt. Trauma. Wow, Bruder. Ihr wisst, mein Trauma bei Hoodies ist, der hier, wenn Leute sich den leihen und den machen. Bruder, macht das nicht. Schwester, macht das nicht. Freundin, macht das nicht.
I'm never letting that happen. Hell no, I'm never letting that happen. Congratulations. You just found out that you are lonely. Or you hate your girl.
That phase where you slowly start hating your girlfriend is crazy. Bruder, wenn das eine Phase für dich ist, ist es wirklich crazy.
Which might be worse. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is every single hood
Hoodie-Design wird more.
of mine that has been stolen by a girl has had one particular thing in common. I don't know if you can tell in the photo. It's a very specific detail, but every single one of these hoodies
Oversize?
smells really good. Because she didn't know that that was a Rick Owens Fall Winter 01 slab bondage hoodie. She didn't know any of that. She just thought it was soft and it smelled like passion fruit. I fulfilled the life cycle of plenty a hoodie. And
Plus, man macht ja auch den Fehler, man hat einen freshen Hoodie, man macht Parfüm drauf, der riecht maximal. Ihr ist vielleicht kalt, du gibst ihr den. Sie merkt, ihr kennt den. Ich weiß ganz genau, ihr seid auch Player da draußen, ihr kennt den. Ihr gebt ihr den Hoodie, sie macht, weil der ist gemütlich, sie kann sich darin einkuscheln. Und dann weißt du ganz genau, dass der Hoodie gone ist.
them smelling good is definitely the main reason they get stolen. Thanks to the sponsor of this video, Scentbird. Alright, so cracking the code to hoodieing. Like I said, dude, you have to trust me. Look how dialed in, and I'm gonna break the video down into 3 sections, with the first one being breaking the illusion, okay? I'm about to share with you guys some crazy stuff. There is a very common misconception that hoodie...
Ich liebe diesen Margiela Hoodie, ne? Der ist so hart. Der ist ja von, ich glaube, Seven, ich vergessen, wie der zweite Teil der Marke heißt. Der ist auch hart. Ist das ein Rick Hoodie? Ich finde den härter. Der ist hart. Das sind alles sehr harte Hoodies. Aber der ist Max.
Is supposed to be very natural and very effortless. That is false. I think the main reason we get bamboozled into thinking hoodieing is just this thing that happens is because a hoodie is a hoodie. You know, it's a very effortless garment. The whole vibe of a hoodie is like, oh, you know, I'm just chilling.
Ja, Raph hat einen Hoodie
like
gemacht, der sich von selbst versetzt aus der, wie hieß die Kollektion, wo er da im Wald geshootet hat? Virginia Creeper, Dankeschön. Der jetzt zersetzt sich auch, wie ihr seht, hier über die Zeit geht er einfach ciao. It's literally falling off your back.
I don't even care. Like, I'm in a hoodie. It's a very nonchalant ass garment. And I get that though, because like look at this guy. He's wearing a hoodie. Like, look how fucking chill this guy is. He's wearing a fucking hoodie. Look how chill. But dude, I'm telling you, that is all an illusion. That is not real. There is an entire game to this nonchalant thing, I promise. See, I feel like most people are putting the cart before the horse in a sense that these people in these hoodies, right? You think these people look good and they're not even trying, right? This is the statement that people want you to believe right here. That is completely flipped on its head. It's wrong. It's false. The reality is these people look good. The look good is first. These people look good, and so it looks like they're not trying. They look good, so it looks like they're not trying. It's not this one. No, this is the fake one. They're not even trying, and they look good. That's false. It's they look good, so that they look like... Oh, my God. Oh, my... What am I fucking saying? These 2 sentences right here. 2 completely different meanings. It is a historic bamboozle. The effortlessness is achieved through effort. You know what I mean? It's ironic. But yeah, the whole point is to look like your style is effortless. Holy shit. What am I even saying right now? All right. What can we do to look good so that we look effortless? What can we... Shut the fuck up. What can we do to look good? Well, that brings us to the next section of this video, which is get better. It is true. You must get better. That is facts. And if you're sitting there telling me like, oh my God, no shit, we gotta get better. Good things take time. And now is the time to take. Okay, now finally some actual value. Here's an activity that changed my whole shit up. Genuinely. Literally changed the entire hoodie game for me. Completely flipped it on its head. Okay. Here it is. Go online. Just go ahead and collect a bunch of hoodie fit pics for that specific look that you are aiming for. I would say pick a couple...
Ich bin so ass, was Pinterest Moodboards angeht. Ich kann euch sagen, wie es ist. Pinterest Moodboards, nicht mein Type. Ich kann das nicht. Ich weiß, ganz viele nutzen das. Ich habe gesehen, Vivian nutzt das voll oft. Yoshi nutzt das voll oft. So ein paar Fans in meinem Privatumfeld noch zusätzlich nutzen das auch voll oft, um so ihren Fall Wardrobe oder Winter Wardrobe zu gestalten und so weiter und so fort und zu kuratieren.
That are realistic to your style ambition, you know, just stuff that you would actually have the balls to wear. Like, don't pick, I know this is cool, but don't pick this one. Pick something that you would actually see yourself in. But just get a spread, you know, it doesn't have to be one specific look you're looking for. Like these 3 fits right here, the way these 3 hoodies work, like, I like something...
Den mag ich gar nicht. Der ist hart, der ist auch hart.
about all of them. Get a good spread so you can figure out what you actually like. Now just take all the photos that you got and just kind of lay them out, you know, whether it be on your phone or like wherever. Now really sit there and process what specific things about these hoodies do you like? What do you like about the role that the hoodie plays in these outfits? And really just get into detail.
Super dropped shoulders, geile Arme, boxy white body, ja.
Too, like when you're analyzing, you just think in detail. What? Don't fucking say vibe. Don't fucking say vibe. Don't I like the vibe.
Kotzi und ich haben bestimmt in den letzten 3 Jahren so oft haben wir Sachen verworfen, weil wir gesagt haben, ah shit, das hat jetzt jemand anders gemacht. Okay, wir gehen wieder 3-5 Schritte voraus und sind dann einfach zu spät, weil wir zu lange an dem Produkt arbeiten. Wir sind richtige Nerds.
Say that. Don't I like, it's a cool aesthetic, I like the vibe. Don't fucking say vibe. I love the vibe. What the fuck are you talking about? You could be talking about anything. If you're having trouble communicating your thoughts.
Der ist auch hart. Geht so.
Are some of my favorite things that I like to look for. Obvious ones being like fitment, like length, width of the hoodie. Color is a big one. Fabric, texture, very obvious in your face things. But some less obvious things that I still find to be very potent.
Ja, das zum Beispiel. Also über die Sachen, denke ich, haben wir drüber nachgedacht.
Are things like sleeve length, cuff tightness, waistband tightness, shoulder seam. And one of my personal priorities that I take into account for every piece of clothing, fabric drape. I love this. For me, it is a make or break a lot of the time. And not even just this, but just understanding how all of these kind of work together is key. I'm not gonna say you have to sit down and fucking write all of this down and be like, I really like this about this and this about this. You don't have to write it down, but it is a lot to digest. And I feel like kind of laying your thoughts all out in one place will really help you retain this knowledge, because retention is key for you to be able to apply it later. And you know, it can be simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. Anyways, here's just a quick, very simple breakdown of a hoodie fit that I like, just, you know, so I can get all my thoughts.
Ja, large white double layered hood, Margiela French Terry Hoodie, jagged waistband, ja, haben wir auch, das haben wir auch bei den Sachen, natural crop, pinched in haben wir auch, raw cut and hem haben wir nicht, nur ins oversized shape, nein, wir haben harte drop shoulder und harte Arme, Cuffs, ist crazy bei uns, Cuffs und Arme, ihr werdet einfach solche Arme haben, ne, bei den Mia-Sachen, die Arme sind geisteskrank.
You know, just something simple. I just needed an outlet. I just needed a medium. I feel like it's just kind of nice to write your thoughts down. But yeah, I say do something similar to some crap like this to a couple of your favorite fits to really just kind of actually prove to yourself that you know what you like. Hey man, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. But going back to, like I said, it's nice to just kind of have a spread of things. When you have a spread, you can pick out these details that you like about these hoodies and then find common themes. Common things within these different types of fits that you still find very attractive. You know, I like the shoulder on this, but I like the drape on this. I like the waistband on this, whatever may be. And then eventually you can kind of just batch together all these common themes and filter out all the bullshit and end up with something.
Einfach verschiedene Hoodies haben. So. Das Ding ist, ich habe auch gemerkt, jeder von uns hat, also sei es jetzt Hoodies und Zip-Hoodies, packe ich in einem Mal, jeder von uns hat einfach das, glaube ich, als häufigstes Produkt in seinem Kleiderschrank. Das würde ich gerne von euch auch wissen. Ist ein Hoodie-Zip-Hoodie das häufigste Produkt, was ihr in eurem Kleiderschrank habt? Das heißt, okay, ihr habt 2, 3 Hoodies, Zip-Hoodies, wie auch immer, versus Hosen. Sei es jetzt Jeanshosen, Stoffhosen, wie auch immer. Welches Produkt kauft ihr am häufigsten? Und kann man Sneaker dazu zählen? Ja, packen wir Sneaker auch dazu. Welches Produkt habt ihr am häufigsten?
Simple and, you know, more digestible and friendly. Like this. You know, this is just your overall taste. But you're not done yet, you know? Knowledge is not execution. You can dissect all the fits you want, but
T-Shirts, okay, T-Shirts, true. Weiße Shirts.
Are unable to put it on. If you're unable to put that shit on, then this whole
aber was
thing
ist so Contestant Nummer 2? Also was ist so Platz 1? Wahrscheinlich T-Shirts bei meisten, aber bei mir ist so, boah, ich hab dick viele Hoodies.
Whole exercise is pointless. But now, this takes us to the final and most important step of this entire video. Even if you did all this crap, even if you were locked in enough to do all this crap, none of this even matters if you don't pull through with the last step of this video, which is, and finally game time, I didn't even do the exercise. I just waited till Christian got to the video so that I could just copy what he said so that I didn't even... We love the part where... Can we just skip to the part, Christian, where you just end up telling us the things that you like anyways, you do, so that we don't have to do this? I fucking hate you guys. Like, this shit is so pointless. It's like, if we... Imagine if me and you, right? Imagine if me and you were on Hot Ones, and then you didn't even eat your wings, and I'm just sitting here busting my ass, asking you questions. You're like, dude, I didn't even eat my wings. Giving you all this sauce just so you can go to sleep and wake up the exact same person you were 24 hours ago. No progress, nothing. Anyways, even if you do go ahead and figure out everything you like about hoodies, all your favorite features and what they do, how do you even go about applying this? How do I even be the change I want to see in the world, or whatever people talk about? Like, for example, what if one of your favorite things about hoodies is like how loose the sleeves are or how big they look, right? What even causes that? How do I search out for that? Or even if you like the drop shoulder, right? Like, how come my drop shoulder doesn't look the same as his drop shoulder? And here we are at that point in the video. I'm just gonna share a couple of my favorite things that I do that I find that look really good on me and probably will look good for most people. You're fucking welcome, man. Look at us. We're doing the fucking Hot Ones thing, and you're not even eating.
Bro, was hat mit diesen Furzgeräuschen?
Fucking wings, man. Eat your fucking wings. Imagine if Sean Evans was sitting down with somebody and they didn't eat their fucking wings. You know how fucking awkward that would be? You know how awkward it would be if I was Sean Evans and I'm on like...
Oh, okay. Frugal, das war smarter, man. Ich calle, dass das ein Placement ist für seine eigene Modemarke. Ha? Könnte gut sein. Let's see.
On the 6th wing or some shit. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, you didn't eat a single wing. Like, how awkward would that be? That's what this feels like. It takes two to tango. Why are you not tangoing? In my opinion, one of the biggest things that makes a hoodie, I feel, is when the sleeves are just huge. Like this stuff.
Ich liebe das. Deswegen haben wir das doch auch so gemacht. Ein huge ass sleeve.
I don't know what it is. I feel like this is just magic, you know? And it's not about the length, you know? It's about girth.
So it's about the width.
I feel like how thick, the width, not the length, you know? The width. A lot of that has to come from this space right here, this armpit.
Deswegen habe ich ja auch vorhin gesagt, so, bei uns ist das hier, ihr werdet sehen.
Shoulder seam, like this space right here is where I feel a lot of the hoodieing magic comes from.
Weil ich hasse es, also hier bei so einem Oberteil geht das, aber ich hasse es, wenn Pieces so sind, dass sie euch in die Achsel schneiden. Bruder, wer hat das kalkuliert? Wer hat
It just really looks good on body, and it feels so much better when there's a lot of room here. To me, it's one of my favorite features.
Yep.
Look at this. I love this. It's one of my favorite things to look for. No, I'm not going to help you find a hoodie that has that. I can't help
hier bei Lore.
Find everything, man. I am making one, though. This...
Ich hab's doch gecallt. You need a big...
I made this. Look at this. Raised Online. Look at this. Raised Online, my brand.
Oh mein Gott. Ich kann's jetzt noch nicht leaken, aber dieser Name, ihr werdet schon checken. Ich kann's noch nicht leaken.
Wait for this hoodie to come out. It's f***ing crazy. But another very common feature that people love about hoodies is drop shoulder. And drop shoulder is a whole nother game in itself. Some people like the structured, boxy type of drop shoulder, but personally, I really like the very drapey example of a drop shoulder. And I realize a lot of the difference here isn't necessarily where the drop shoulder is placed, but rather it is the fabric. Using a heavyweight, stiffer fabric, like maybe a very French terry, will keep the structure more, making the shoulders look broad and just, you know, widening the silhouette. Not the biggest fan of this personally, so I look for fabric that's more malleable, more drapey, you know, softer, lighter, kind of lets the drop shoulder actually drop. This is crazy you haven't eaten a single wing. It hoodies better, in my opinion. But again, this is my preference. I'm sharing with you my sauce. But yeah, there's so many things you can tweak when it comes to hoodie. There are a million different things. But then I feel like at the end of the day, it's just a matter of finding out what you like and don't like and actually understanding it enough to find a way to make all these things that you like work together coherently in a hoodie and actually going out and finding it. Follow me on Instagram at Vans at the Met Gala for more of this crap.
Geil, war auf jeden Fall sehr interessant, ist cool. Ich muss ehrlich sagen, ich war ein bisschen verwundert über seinen Brandnamen, aber werdet ihr wahrscheinlich mehr erfahren in nächster Zeit. Grundsätzlich, geiles Video. Lasst bei Frugal Aesthetic einen Like da, ein Abo da, bei mir natürlich auch. Der Boy hat schon 1,5 Billionen Abos, deswegen abonniert mal lieber hier. Der hat schon.